Hello, I'm Julie Joy of the Young Lightworkers, and I have a third message from the Magdalenes, as channeled by Galaxygirl on November 15th. This is the third message from them in a very short time, and I do believe they have a lot of new information in this message for us. They say, "We Magdalenes wish to speak in this most glorious now of ascension encodements. For we see encodements are all upon your forms at this most precious now of nows. We see codes and spirals of light, of energy from source, from your galactic friends and neighbors permeating your world with light. We Magdalenes support the light. We serve the great mother of all things. In the precious quiet stillness, when you are still enough, you can hear her sacred whisper of peace. But this peace must be sought out through the cacophony of sounds and inner hardiness and demands of your modern world, such as it was in our day. There is always something to find distraction from, but such is not the way of a brave initiate. The bravest initiates face their inner cacophony of distractions to see what is lying in wait underneath the distraction that is in need of self-love and healing. For we all have our inner woundings, and there are a myriad of ways to find reproof from facing them, but such is not the way of a true initiate of the way. And we see many of you reading these words have numerous familiar attributes. We see many familiar soul sparks listening to these messages, for our encodements of these words are to bless you and to propel our initiates closer, ever closer towards the light, towards the great mother of all things, who loves with a fierce love, but who is as gentle as the wings of a newly born butterfly, whose wings, tender and wet with birth, tremble slightly in the breeze. She is all things. She is the great mother, the great giver of life, and we honor her in all things, in all our ways, as was our great sacred promise. And so, initiates of the way of the Divine Mother, we see you. We breathe our scent of the sacred roses of the Mother's breath onto you, and we invite you to allow our aromas of spiced perfumes and healing balms to penetrate your great and very real woundings, and to permeate them with light. Allow light within yourselves to such an extent that there is nothing else. There is no repose for the darkness, for the light reveals all things. And my friends, yes, truly, from our vantage point, you are in the heart of the wave. The flash, the bang, the breath in and exhale of the Mother is in full force at this time. From our vantage point, we see this. We see great stirrings up of the darkness rise up and be claimed by the light, by your mighty acts of merciful transmutation. All is not as it seems. The play is ending. The audience is clapping. We send you our accolades, our praise, our hands in service for your healing through this most arduous final act of this passion play, where the great mother of all things calls her children, all of them, back to the light of her mercy. We Magdalenes are weeping now. We have wept so often through our lifetimes, but now our tears are at seeing you where you are in this most sacred pregnant now. We see you as the heroes of the faith. For many of you are us either in spirit or intention. For you are finishing what we started eons ago, it seems, but was really just a breath of a moment ago. For you are eternal beings of great source light. You are mighty beings of light crammed into the densest of forms, imbued with the divine rights of the creation. Do you see? Do you see how fleeting this life is? Your problems, do you see all is light? We see this from our vantage points across time and space, where we see how the adepts bend time and move space effortlessly. Such is a holographic universe. There is much to learn, there is much to explore and to enjoy. Truly, we see Avalon in your not too distant future. You will call her New Earth. She will be resplendent in her grandeur, in her merciful bounty and calm repose. There will be no metaphorical Romans to flee from. Your baskets of harvest will not be upturned. The fires will be in the hearths, gently crackling with the sounds of peace. Only peace. And so we Magdalens now invite you into one of our sacred gatherings, if you would so like to join us. We have sensed a longing from many of you, not just this one, to once again rejoin our throngs of camaraderie and soulful devotion to the Great Mother. You are standing in the center of a large circle of sacred stones. The grass is dewy and cool beneath your naked feet. The moonlight is directly overhead and the evening balmy and inviting. We dance. We sing in the moonlight, dancing in circles around and around, spinning the energies of the Great Mother beneath our feet and Father's sky above, with our long hair billowing in the breeze, naked, free. We are free ourselves as we dance away the cares of the surrounding world, singing praises and joy to the Mother of all things, who birthed us all and will comfort our forms again, as we once again reside inside her, as we rejoin our heavenly families. We apply blue clay, the sacred clay, on our third eyes. Once opened, we see ourselves surrounded by the little people, the fairies, all dancing and singing in a beautiful expression of oneness and serenity. We Magdalens invite you to pull this blissful dance, this moment of unity, deep into your heart space and into the most wounded parts of your psyche that is in need, great need, of the Mother's light, an in-breath and out-breath of light. As you spin and dance, you transmute away the pain of these woundings and you fill them with love and light. We are the Magdalens. We invite you into our sacred innermost circle. You are one of us. Apply the blue clay to your third eye daily. Dance and sing in your innermost hearts daily, for all good things are coming to you, for the Mother has spoken. This is to be so. And thus we have spoken. We view you most triumphantly, and we send you our high esteem. Be bathed in light. We are the Magdalene. We are as are you. We are the Magdalene. Once again, this was channeled by galaxygirl and presented on the Sananda website as well as voyagesoflight.blogspot.com. Now, I watch a lot of YouTube videos, and I like it when the people refer me to a product that they may have made a reference on, and they always issue a disclaimer that they're not getting any kickbacks from the company or anything, and I am doing that as well. But since they've mentioned the blue clay, I felt I would look up on Amazon. I am mentioning that. And I found one right off the bat that was a great price, less than $10. It's called Benatu, the Collector of Natural Raw Materials. And their little blurb says, nature is a temple. It is a human sanctuary and gives precious resources. Benatu was built on the mission of sharing the gifts of nature with the world and strive to combine natural resources with science and technology to create natural and organic and scientific and healthy skincare brand. It comes in several colors, but they do have the blue, the Benatu-Blue-Clay-Mask. Comes from the organic Dead Sea mud, and I've included the link here below just for any of you who would like to look this up. They're all natural, all organic. They use no animal testing. The price is great. That's all good enough for me. Thank you for listening to this powerful message from the Magdalenes, number 3 in a series. My name is Julie Joy of the Young Lightworkers, and it was an honor to bring you this powerful, powerful message from the Magdalenes.